looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see. Thank you so...
No worries at all. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel.
All right. Thank you so...
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer... So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus... Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to... So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally... Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to...
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been... Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation... Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legend... Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Nat...
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just... No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an... But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and... Anyway, I can't argue with her, but... just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the one, even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create.
Seems the Ayab don't want just anyone.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the...
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull.
You mean you're already willing?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my...
Oh, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for...
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the travel...
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I don't know. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirits. A person who can make something like that must be pretty...
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to... I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely picky.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she...
Well, yeah, at the cost of her spirit.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and...
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's...
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and...
Sounds good! We'll take a stroll in the meantime. Here goes!
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're Oh, wait, so Kachina and the
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Xilonen is one of 4 that have
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any...
Citlali knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one...
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali...
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean, well...
Yeah! Plus, we kind of...
this is a pretty well thought out plan. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Xilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Citlali.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to get—
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to—
That's true. Let's go! Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
A subject? Well, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean— The only thing is that she often has—
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's unlike that old hag Granny Citalí, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to her. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled—
Huh? Citlali.
Wait, you're Citlali?
Yes, Granny Citlali. But emphasis on Citlali, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the old— Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake.
Paimon, sorry.
What? How dare you?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that— Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her—
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali. So if you're—
All right, I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had— But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with— Was she feeling embarrassed?
When the Masters of the Night Winds say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Anyway.
Correct. The situation—
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge in, and you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. What?
Yeah, that's why we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back and—
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone, oh weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even— Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended—
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
was nothing. Xilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back,
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the
something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the...
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's... Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is... But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a...
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to...
Sounds good! Then we'll go with Citlali to try...
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising a... That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who is... In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this. I'm truly sorry to put you two...
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by head... This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually... however...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kind...
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the... He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood... he's always been such a good kid. Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time. And since they were... Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your... here, give me your... How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon...
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion...
Wow, you can even share your...
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, when I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a... Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Aurora.
Over here, this way! Citlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that Citlali's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some... Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Yeah?
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him... no, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well.